Hey folks, Price is Wrong here from Battle Vortex. Forsaken Mission time finally. It looks like Kixeye is working on give us a crap ton of stuff to do. There's dredges are out right now. I still got to get my Forsaken missions done. Plus we got a uranium campaign coming over the weekend. So I guess I need to get started on some of these chores, or I'm just going to get backed up. Testing.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
Alright, tonight does not look like a great stream night. I am dropping frames, actively dropping frames. So, um, just started. I'm up to 1500, 1600 frames encoded, and I've dropped 289. It's kind of holding steady at 289 right now. We'll see if it continues. But anyway, I'm going to start these Forsaken missions by prepping some 65s for my wife. So she's out here somewhere. She's dropping off res. Yeah, my wife is working on her Forsaken mission, so I guess I got like 365s parked next to me. I'm just going to go in there and clear the boats out, all three of them, for starters, and then I'm going to work on my wife's, or I'm sorry, work on mine as well. I'm on my way back. Apparently I left my boat sitting at the tower for whatever reason. And I'm guessing dredges, next one's popping 25 minutes, but as much as I'd like to work on dredges, I mean, I know the uranium campaign's coming in and I need uranium, but it's like I'm still repairing boats, you know, from my earlier chores, so I'm up to 349 drop frames. Are you working on any of these right now, babe? Any of these three?
I just finished one.
Okay. I'm kind of half tempted to try with my Kodiaks, and I only say that because my Kodiak Mastodon, and I say that because they're brand new. I haven't used them at all yet, and I need to learn to use them. I don't have any practical experience with them yet. It's all theoretical. All right, so let me go ahead and get started on this one. Yep. 72 hours complete. I got it. I probably should have done probably wouldn't have hurt me to do it like a bandwidth speed test or something before I started the stream, but everybody here at my house is gaming right now, so I got like a little frog in my throat. Matter of fact, I got some sore throat stuff here on my desk. There's the last one. Sepacol. Hydra. Got a bit of a frog in my throat. Hey, Mad Guns. Man, this part kind of sucks just waiting to surface the first time. But golly, man, I am loving looking at all those ranks. I mean, my 4 weeks lowest rank boats are 74s now. I'm just super duper excited to have a fully legendary fleet. I mean, it's practically there already. Well, I'm just dropping frames. I'm up to 736 drop frames. It's still less than 10%. My Phantom became legendary a couple weeks ago. Well, maybe a week ago. A couple weeks ago. I don't know. It wasn't that long ago, but I guess time's relative, right? So, Gotta watch it because I'll end up sniping that torp tower, and I don't want to snipe it. Or do you want it sniped, babe? You want me to leave all of them? She wouldn't mess her subs up, so I'm helping her out. Got the 4 bottom ones, and I gotta go up and get the 4 top ones. Oh, did you go out and use them on the raiding fleets? Man, they rank so easy in the raiding fleets. If I would have used the salty dogs, mine would have been all legendary already. I'm sure of it. Hey, Extreme. Still craving that you didn't get the pizza? Oh, I thought you were ordering it the other night, man. Extreme Mad Guns, there's a game streamer too. I know he had streamed some other games, so it wasn't Battle Pirates. I watched him for a little bit about a week or so ago. Mm. It's a shame that other players can impact your game so much, you know. I think that's really the main downfall of this game, but I think Kixeye kind of banks on turmoil, you know. I mean, because people do have pretty much coin wars, you know, because egos and feelings get in the way. So, but it's a shame that other people can impact your game like that. I love being able to do that. Just just come in as soon as I surface the one time, you know, then I go under and I'm able to like just take out the whole top half in one going under one time. I just love that. I love being able to do that. All right, that one's ready, babe. You're welcome. I got 123,000 off of that. My wife said her MCXs like are almost ranked up. I think that's awesome. Matter of fact, maybe I'll go in there and look at them real quick. Oh, I see yours are, you just got 1 star on your necklaces, baby, on your anchors. So you still, I think that means you're about a 71 because you get up to 3 stars. You're at 72. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. You did pretty good getting ranked up today. That's awesome. Nice and fast. And she's got the cool siege missiles on there. Hey, 50 cal. Oh, is it 50 seconds? Wow, that's pretty awesome. And Kudos will be just like crazy dangerous. I mean, they're already crazy dangerous, but they'll be more crazy dangerous. I need to update my sub presentation with those new numbers. Oh yeah, because they get the weight. They get like almost double the weight capacity, right? I mean, well, more than double. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you just like catching all the res? Mm. Well, if you need it, let me know because I can put warehouses out. When we start doing the uranium campaign, we're going to get like crazy, crazy res on that too. But in the short term, I mean, if you need more resources, I can put warehouses out for you. Yeah, that's more than, well, that's 2,000. It's more than double. I mean, that's a huge bump. Um, well, I guess let's look at the clock here because this is like a 15-minute timer, right? And I got Nautilus Battery 3 on here. Of course, I'm only retrofitted to 4. Um, if I increase that to get it up to R15, then obviously I'm going to get a lot more time under. But let's see, right now I'm at, it started at 15 minutes, my clock. I'm getting ready to surface for the first time. I've been under for 1 minute now. And I'm coming up, minute and 10 seconds right there. That was 1 minute and 10 seconds. Yeah, I agree with you, Extreme. DNX. I mean, if they did the MCX this time, they're definitely going to do the DNX next time. But that means they're going to have to come out with some kind of new mortar too, if they do that. You know what I mean? Because at least the MCXs have the new Siege Missile F. I love that they got the battle clocks in here now, so you can actually do stuff like that. You can test the time. Of course, that can work against you too. Let's be honest. Oh, move it, guy, move it. Yeah, I got a shot off on me, darn him. And he hit me too. Started my freaking 30-second counter timer all over again. He hit my number 5 boat. It's got just a smidge of red on it down there. Yeah, they said this new Buzzard missile, right? That's going to be in the Forsaken Arena tournament next week. I do plan on getting in on that, so I went ahead and got the boats prepped out of the one north of that too, babe. I'm going to do the one to the left of my base right now, and then that's going to be the one that I work on. Deacon Bacon, how you doing? Everybody likes bacon. Well, we don't know anything about the new missile, and it was just mentioned on the live show last night. It was Robot came on the show last night, and he just mentioned the name, just a Buzzard missile. He didn't really say what it did. I haven't really had that problem, but you know, Reapers are the best, still to this day, the best prep pull in the game. Um, and But you know, it's not everybody who has them. It's very few people who have them, and they're generally the ones that, um, well, not the base prepping ones. A lot of them have them for fleet versus fleet, but not a lot of them use them for base prepping. And it's generally the bigger coiners are the ones that do have them under the guise that it saves them coin. I don't know if it's really true or not, especially when I know they cost a lot of money too. They'd have to hit a lot of bases just before it started paying for itself, I think. You know, that's a really good guess, Extreme. I like that. That's you know, I hadn't even tried to give a guess at it, but that's an excellent guess. A priority targeting missile. Targets lowest health boat in the range. I've been my biggest dilemma that I've had lately is coming up with a good solid build for my Hell Strikes. Um, Extreme. I know you were on that the after show a little bit uh, last night, and we were talking about it. But so I've been trying to play around with the ideas a little bit today, not too much, but a little bit. But then I started when I was out doing my hitting the rating fleets. I was like, dang, I need to finish the refits on my Nashes. I never finished those. And I need to finish the refits on my new cruisers. I never finished those either. And I'm like, holy crap. And I already know my my Kodiak fleet. I mean, my Kodiaks, my two Kodiaks and Savage Kodiak are completely built. But my Mastodons only have siege missiles, and they have like Strike System 2, and um, and that's it. Well, I think. I have to look. So I'm just saying I got like a lot of projects, man, and that I always tell people not to have too many projects. You should only try to work on one project at a time. But it's like I keep forgetting about my old projects. You know, I know super corners don't have that issue because they just cha-ching it. See if I can do this without getting hit this time. Basically, I'm gonna start turning right before we're at my destination marker. Get out of there. That works. Well, do we not already have an armor bypass missile, or is that just bases? I thought we don't we have a bypass missile already? All right. Kilted Pirate, how's it going, buddy? All right. Well, there's my monster right there. It's apparently, and it's at 100%. It says I'm actually over 100%. Um, well, that freaking sucks. That means it can't leave the dock. I'm overweight by 44 and 49 tons. Isn't that some crap? And there's like almost nothing on here. I knew I was running it tight, but dang it. Quite honestly, I think what I'm going to do is get rid of the one siege missile on these boats. When I first started my Kodiaks, I knew for sure I was going to put a siege missile on there. So that was actually the first weapon that I built. But back then I didn't know about Mastodons yet, and that's how that one missile got on there. And I never spent any coin to take it off. So. All right, let me move it to another spot. I just go with this for right now. Oh, that's right. The Achilles has a bypass missile. That's right. Dr. Dirt, you snuck in. How's it going? Yeah, that hangout was pretty awesome. You guys were on there for hours, man. What were we on there for, like 3.5 hours or something like that? We were on there for a long freaking time. All right, let's see what we got here. Probably could have put a decoy in there or something, huh? Maybe I ought to do that real quick. I didn't even think about that. Oh, did I screw my game up? I think I did. Yeah, the hangout was full for quite a bit, and people would drop out, and then somebody else would drop out, and then somebody else would pop right back in. The last guy who actually joined was like 3.5 hours after, and we were all tired. So, all right. I'm just gonna start popping some cargo out here too. Oh, sweet. So my normal spot is blank, which is awesome. La, 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 la. Let's try this again. Yeah, see, the Hangouts can only hold, there's only 10 slots on the Hangout. So, it was full. And so that's probably why he couldn't get in, honestly. Yeah, Jared, he showed up like late, late. And Mastodon seem like they keep up pretty good, even though they've only got Strike System 2 on there. Well, look at this, man. This is pretty sweet right here, isn't it? That was pretty nice. I like that. That's maiden voyage, folks. Maiden voyage. That really wasn't bad. Yes, a Nighthawk decoy would work, and you can get pretty good submerge time off of those. And it might even work better, is because the Nighthawk decoy Nighthawks, they have their stealth isn't as good even as a Spectre. So far, they've got like the worst stealth in the game, quite honestly. Now the trick has got to watch out for the mortars here. I can tell you that right now, because the mortars, you know, generally I do try to keep my other boats, you know, where the mortars are going to fall behind whatever the lead boat is, right? So you just kind of got to watch out for that. Oh, there we go. Mortars fired and I didn't know it. Yeah, Robot is pretty cool. You know, I hate it when people expect me to like just jump down his throat, and it seemed like I had that issue on the chat last night too. It really annoyed me. It just seemed like, you know, people really wanted me to like really just give it to him, man, and jump down his throat. And like I couldn't be friendly with the guy at all. I thought that was a little absurd. Yeah, but Robot is pretty cool. I get to chat with them every now and then. I'm definitely one of the luckier ones. Um, but it's, you know, you treat people friendly, you treat them like real people, man, and um, you know, you can have. I mean, you could definitely open yourself up to meet cool people. Yeah, yeah, well, not to mention, I mean, it's like if you, I don't know how many of you guys were actually logged in and in the chat last night, but I mean, you see the abuse that people want to do. I mean, they just really want to abuse anybody who has any kind of association with KIXEYE. You know, there's actually people, there's pages, fan pages that they claim to be helping the community, and but it's like when I go in there, it's like when they ask for a video of the campaigns, and I gave it to them, but because my videos had says battlevortex.tv on there, they deleted it, and they actually refuse to support us, is because they figure supporting us, even though we are supporting the community, is supporting KIXEYE, and so they won't let us put any kind of help up that advertises Battle Vortex at all. I think that's pretty insane. Ouch. Well, I can tell right now that I need some anti-morts on those. Well, there is another solution. Let me stop these. Well, hold on a second. Let me get these guys out of here. Because I do got another solution. It's obviously, well, driving these things. If I take the Mastodons and I kind of park them back a bit, um, I'm only using the Strike System 2, so it doesn't quite give me the range buff that a lot of other options would. Yeah, yeah, it's a dang shame, really, that people just got to be so abusive. I'm gonna lose my mastodons if I keep this up. Well, let me see here. If I take a mastodon and I plug it over here, I'm just really curious if, well, it's not really giving me the range. I can't actually reach. I was hoping I'd be able to reach these turrets from over there, but I can't. Yeah, this isn't going to work. I can tell you that right now. And it's not going to work for me. Think I need some driving lessons. Am I that bad? That's my first time driving those things, just so you know. I mean, and not to mention, quite honestly, since I can't really hit bases anymore, I don't get much practice. That's pretty sad, but it's true. Yeah. I'm more comfortable with this right here, old school. And my Kodiaks are new, my Mastodons are new. But it's like you can tell what I'm used to, MCXs and DNXs. uh, they base hitting and all that stuff's for premium players. Guys like me can't afford to play like that anymore. Don't get to exercise like I used to. All right. I gotta move my decoy over here. Don't really need it in there. Triton is my number 4. Yeah, I think my build needs some work too. My Mastodon build. I think it needs some work. I don't think it's good right now. I don't know if Mad Guns, you got Mastodons. So you don't hit bases at all. Then how do you practice? I can drive these a lot better, right? Yeah. Well, there's my Mastodons are brand new. I mean, it's like I said, my stuff is my. For me, it's theory. I mean, I can look at it. I've seen enough videos where I feel like I know how it's done. Um, but when you're dealing with mortars, obviously my build just wasn't equipped for it. Quite honestly, to handle all the mortars. And basically the mortars are going to fire at my first ship, and then if my Mastodon's trailing, then they're going to basically be the mortar catchers they're going to be receiving. So think my Mastodons are too slow. Well, I only got Strike System 2 on there. I was trying to make them slower than my Kodiaks, but it looked to me like they were keeping up. So maybe my Kodiaks just weren't fast enough. I don't know. You might be right. Okay. Yeah, in a base guard, I definitely think a Mastodon would be good. Definitely in a base guard. You working on that second one still? Oh, okay. No, I don't mind. You can, yeah, you can post it here. Go ahead, Kilted. I'm kind of hoping that, I mean, I don't know what Liam's got planned for a roundtable tomorrow, but I am kind of hoping that, you know, if he's looking for a topic, I wouldn't mind us talking about, you know, fleet designs. You know, what's the first thing that he looks at and that kind of thing. Because he's a lot more practical player than I am. He's had a lot more success. Where the heck are the 65s at? Oh, there's one down there by your base. Oh, I guess I just hit this one. I might as well just go ahead and kill that one real quick. Okay, so this guy's got to be copied and pasted. Let me copy that, and then I'll click it, and then I'll paste and go. All right. Wow, look at all the siege missiles. Holy crap. And you went with Speed System 3. See, one of the reasons why I was going with Strike System was because of the accuracy, but I see you do got Laser 3 on there. And I know on mine I've just got Laser 1. I was really looking mainly just to get retargeting on there. And yeah, so you got Enhanced Warhead on there too. Well, cool. I'm surprised you went with, is there any particular reason why you use Strike L? And it looks like you put it on both of them. You use this for hitting bases? Or, let me check my game real quick. There is some cargo out here that's been opened if you want to hit it. Pick it up. You say themselves, as in you auto with them? Okay, so the Strike L, I just curious if there's a reason. I mean, if there's a reason why you chose that one over like Strike A or even the Strike Missile B, the new one with the bypass. I was just curious if there was a reason why you went with that one. I gotcha. Yeah, that was my Mastodon's first time being out of the dock, so yeah, I'm definitely not going to be an expert at them like right out of the box like that. So. Oh, no, 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 I don't want to kill that. Oh, oh, look at that, man. That was close. It almost died anyway, but man, that was close. Almost killed one of the siege towers, or the torp towers. I got like just one volley. One volley went in and took it probably about 80% down. So, but it's still there. You know, I started using my. I can one hit the track bases with my Harlocks, but I started going in and prepping them with my Nighthawks, and I mainly started doing that. I mean, quite honestly, I get like 250 VXP for each on each track uh, that I do with my Nighthawks, and I think that's pretty freaking awesome. Oh, Sharks, I guess did you test that before? You said you only need one. I'll pull that up too in a second there, Deacon. Well, this is boring. Surface. It looks like I had about 30 more seconds for it to surface. Good night, buddy. Love you, man. I did try to do the math on tried to guesstimate the sonar range on these torp towers, and I believe the number I came up with was like 240 was their sonar range. So that's pretty significant. And if you add that to the stealth, the visibility of the ship, that would put the visible range at like over 300 or right around 300. And if each land block is 20, if each land block is 20, then that is 15, 15 land blocks. The one by your base is prepped. Guys in here said that I can prep if I were to take out torp towers. Yeah, I mean, well, you don't even use decoy. You want them there for the points. You do use decoy. Like I said, if you just have one sonar or torp tower in there, it's good for the whole base. So just saying, if you needed it, I could prep out some torp towers too. But your call. All right, any more? There we go. We got another one spawned up here. Oh, nice. Oh, let me check this real quick. I apologize. I almost forgot about that. All right, so copy that. I'll click it and paste and go. There we go. So you were definitely going strike system 3, laser 3. And got the Frosty on there. You know, I wish I'd pull up my build here, but I got the code somewhere. But I know I got the code somewhere. I'd have to pull it up, but I don't know. Now I'm kind of wondering if I'd embarrass myself if I put it up here. It's weird too because people come to me for shipbuilding advice all the time. But I feel like I do a better job for other people than I do for myself. I think when I do myself and I don't know, I try to do my own thing and I don't know if it necessarily comes out very well. But like I said, I don't get really to do a whole lot of practical use anymore. Yeah, that would be awesome. Forcing the surface would be great. I would love that. Oop, dang it. Sorry, I was hitting the down arrow or the up arrow, I think, on my. I thought I was hitting it on my game, but apparently I was hitting it on the chat. So I was bouncing the chat around. So sorry about that. Yeah, and that's my problem with Celtic Pirate is I do have a tendency to overthink them. It's like I'm never satisfied. I'm never confident in my choices, and but I think that just comes with the practical experience that I'm lacking. It's but I don't know. It makes me wish I hit a lot more bases when I could afford it. But it's like it's just everything in this game's gotten to be so freaking expensive now. I just it's well beyond what I can handle or what I can afford. I mean, well beyond it. I mean, I could spend 10 times what I can afford to spend, and it wouldn't be enough. Oh, see, I screwed up right there. And I only say that because for me, that's usually the last one that I hit. Um, that's the last one I hit, so basically make sure my decoy is good all the way through. But now I just have to flip it around and reverse it. Yeah, and there's no such thing as a perfect build. I think there's no such thing as a perfect build. It just doesn't exist just because there's a counter to so many different things. That's why you have to build specialists. You can't build jacks of all trade. If you build jacks of all trade, then you're basically making sure that you're not going to be master of anything. Now that's true when it comes for building your fleets, but when it comes to like bases and your base guard, then you have to be a jack of all trades. There, it's not really an option. But yeah, there's no such thing as a perfect fleet. But there's a base out there for every fleet. That I believe. I think if you, no matter how bad you think your fleet is, you can find a base out there that it can get in because there's some really bad bases out there. Well, quite honestly, if I won $1 billion in the lottery, even if I won $1 billion, I still wouldn't. I still wouldn't use that money to buy fleets. I wouldn't do it because to me it's feeding the monster. And with Kixeye being the monster, these build times and repair times have gotten to be out of hand. Is because the players support it. The players have supported it getting out of hand. So the players are a lot more responsible than you know, more responsible than Kixeye. You know, Kixeye is doing what businesses do. They're trying to figure out what the demand is, and they're trying to find the balance. And if they can continue like shifting variables in a certain direction and making more money and more money and more money, they're going to do it because that's just the nature of business. But so it's the players, is the reason why this has gotten out of hand. Basically, it's the whales that they like being able to coin their advantages, and they like having coin wars with the other big coiners. They like seeing who has the deepest pockets. That's the game to them. Hey, FC3S, man, it's been a long time. A long time. I know, golly, it's been a while. I'm trying to remember. Um, was it on here? I'm trying to remember where it was that we chatted. Yep. Any game that is like just set up like Battle Pirates, it's supposed to be a free game. Quite honestly, if you got options to coin and people really want to win, they're going to spin like crazy. All right. The one at my base is prepped now too. Hey, you take care, Mad Guns. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for people being rich, man. You know, I think it was just them throwing their wealth in other people's face, the common folk, you know, that have just like, I guess, little people money. I don't know what else to call it, but, and I'm really far from being, very far from wealthy, I mean, and to me, I think I got a pretty nice house. I got two vehicles that are paid for, you know. My oldest is 18 on her own, and my son is getting there. He's like 17, a junior in high school, but I don't know. So life has happened, I don't know what else to say. Now, raising the kids has not been easy. It's not been cheap, and I've gone into quite a bit of debt over the years. So I'm actually starting to catch up now on the debt, and so that's what stage of my life I'm in, and I'm not. And even if I could afford it, I wouldn't give Kixeye thousands of dollars a month. Because I just think that's ridiculous. If I was going to spend that kind of money on video games, believe me, I would own them. I would own the video game. I wouldn't be buying time. Yeah, I'm not a real life whale either. I get, when I get my paycheck every 2 weeks, I get like a $50 allowance, and that $50 allowance, whether I spend it, if I spend it or I don't spend it, that really determines, because that's also my Kixeye money. That's my Battle Pirate money. So if I don't do other stuff, like if I'm not like spending it on snacks and the vending machine or whatever, then I get to hold on to it, and I get to, then I give it to Kixeye. But that's where all of my money comes from for Battle Pirates. It's that $50 I put away every 2 weeks. I eat lunch at home, so it's not like I'm skipping any meals or anything. I can't wait to get caught up on the debt, though. I think it's going to take a few years. Oh, February 10th. Congratulations. That's funny about the bacon. Yeah, somewhere, it just, I don't know what happened. You used to be able to have a lot of fun for a little bit of money, but you can't do that anymore. You can't, I mean, it's like I feel like I give them a lot of money and I still don't have much fun. But the only reason I stick around, quite honestly, is for the community. That's the only reason I stick around. I mean, if it wasn't for Battle Pirates and the or Battle Vortex in the community, um, you know, uh, I've never actually I've never gotten on as far on the inside as I have with Battle Pirates. As far as getting in, making connections inside the gaming company. Um, never done that before. So it's like I value that too. I think that's pretty awesome. I haven't figured out how to use that for making money, but yeah, I work at a job that I don't particularly care for. Been doing it for 15 years, but you know, doing what I got to do, getting the bills paid. Kilted, you gonna name them after me, man? You gonna name them Price is Wrong? Yes, I definitely am going to stream my Let It Burn campaign. Definitely. I always stream that one. I haven't missed a stream of that yet. I've seen people get like Battle Pirate tattoos. It'd be funny if somebody did actually like name their kid after like Visago or one of the characters in Battle Pirates, Because I've seen people get like Battle Pirate tattoos, man, and that stuff blows me away. Yeah, you're right. It's not always about the money, but golly, money is sure is nice, right? And doesn't it come in handy? That's funny. Yes, friendships can be worth more. You're definitely right. I mean, there's a lot to be said for like networking and that kind of thing. I don't know. I've had a lot of like real life friends, but over the years, but I don't know what to say about them. I'm a bit of a recluse, I think, now. I'm more of an indoorsy type and online type. So I got my wife, got my family. That's really all I need, real life wise. He's English, so he doesn't get his name in there. Oh man. Wow, my boats haven't seemed like they're having a hard time sticking together for some reason. Maybe Kicksai's mad I'm not taking enough damage on this fleet. Alright, so that one's prepped. You tearing these things up, babe? Yeah, the one by my base is done, and the one up above next to nobody is done. It just goes up and just to the left. About 3-4 inches. Okay, well good, then I still need all of them, so. Well, not all of them. I did do one. Let's see where I'm at right now for points. For only killing 165 and prepping all those other ones, I'm doing pretty good. I'm at 1.5 million, so I need like 3 more million. Because they release that other content early, I'm worried I'm not going to get that cryo turret. I'm worried they're going to pull it before I get to it. Yes, I do actually. Of R10 MCX, my wife is super duper excited about that. But yeah, I definitely do think it's going to make the MCX useful again. I did a chart on the show yesterday about that, and just comparing it. Well, Tito actually did it. I didn't even think about it, but his show is probably already over. Oh, it's definitely over. Because he does his Latino show on Friday nights, and so it would have been over already. But he actually made the charts, the comparison charts, and I just basically copied him. So basically, I let him copy whatever he wants to off of my slides, and he does the same for me. And it's a pretty nice arrangement. I mean, because he does. I mean, he's very thorough. But so we did a good job. We did a good job with those. All right, I'm gonna put that decoy back in here. I'm gonna use this just to start because I really need to work on this. I think my going with the strike system 2 on there. Are you hitting the one up top? Yeah. Do I talk about Battle Pirates off air any? Sometimes I will. I mean, I'll talk about me and the wife. Yeah, definitely. Me and my wife will talk Battle Pirates sometimes. Yeah, it would be funny if you did that, kill the pirate. Yeah, I don't feel like I got enough range buff on there with these. Yeah, my wife is very knowledgeable, and when it comes to Battle Pirates, and it's just me and her. Sometimes I'll bounce ideas off of her, and that kind of thing. So my son doesn't really play Battle Pirates anymore. He hasn't played in a long time, so he doesn't really have any knowledge that's current about Battle Pirates, but my wife does. I think it really, I think that I might be why she still plays. Well, I had all kinds of time left on my sub too. I probably shouldn't have turned around. I was scared of mortars, so I wasn't paying attention to them. And yeah, if I could just shoot down the morts, I agree with you 100%. 100%. Well, and that's basically why I'm using them right now. I haven't put any armor on my, I haven't put any armor on these yet, and that's really why, because I wanted to try to nail down my design a little bit before I actually used them. Trying to remember what I got going on my shipyard right now. All right. Saw the mortars inbound, so I thought I would just go ahead and get the heck out of Dodge. Yeah, well, I'm doing what I'm doing right now. FC3S um, is obviously I got a decoy, so I mean I obviously in my Mastodons I was kind of hoping that Strike System 2 would be good, but watching it now I don't think that it is, and I'm going to have pretty much need to prioritize, excuse me, some of the changes on my Mastodons. I can tell that right now. Um, and then maybe sacrifice a couple of things off my Kodiaks, which is not a problem. I'll do that because if I'm going to be using this for dredges or anything, then I'm going to need to. If I'm going to use this for dredges or anything, then I'm going to really need to make some changes. Now my Mastodons are going to die. Yep, there they go. That was sad. Bye, Mastodons. Bye. But I'm learning. I'm learning. Yeah. Well, my Mastodons apparently are kind of sucking right now, quite honestly. And I need to make them better. I keep forgetting about these new dredges out here too, because they keep coming out. And I haven't hit any dredges at all today. None. I know the uranium campaign's coming out, but I need to hit as many dredges as I can while they're out, and then I can get the uranium campaign on top of that. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think that's what's in my shipyard right now. Now that you mention it, I'm putting on some D5Es, some evade armors. Okay. Wow. Still got 3 mortars down there. That sucks. Uh-oh, gonna lose my decoy. Alright, I can live with that. I think I can live with that. I think 50,000 Battle Pirate Sharks, the 50,000 or 50,000, I believe, is what you can uranium is what you can get from the Let It Burn campaign. Hmm. Oh crap, forgot about that. And there's only one torp tower left too, so I got to be really careful here. Because if I kill that last torp tower, then I'm pretty much going to make my drone useless. And I don't want to do that. Did you finish?
No.
Okay.
I'm at 4.3 and a half. I'm gonna need about another 150.
Oh crap, forgot about the freaking mortars again. Wan Hung Lo, how you doing? Why is that? Oh, Santa Barbara racetrack, forgot the batteries. Ouch. Ouch. So you bought a 3-pack of batteries. I've never even heard of a 3-pack of batteries. Hey Joel, how's it going tonight? Yeah, it worked out all right. Oh, Dollar Tree, I gotcha. Hey, you take care, Sharks. Have a good one. How's that res coming you need?
I'm good.
Are you still need another 65, or are you hitting small stuff now? What are you doing?
Small stuff.
Okay. So you said you're at 4.3. I got a little ways to go. You need resources, or you good?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I just put another one piece of armor on my boat, so it didn't take too much res.
You know, in my house, AA batteries we go nuts on, man. I mean, I don't use them very often personally. My wife doesn't, but my son, he seems to feel like that's what he likes to put in his Xbox controllers. Because I guess the rechargeables they don't work as good as they used to, and so he goes for the AA's. You know, I mean, it is what it is. So we tried to get him to spend his money on getting new rechargeables, but for his Xbox 360 controllers. But he says he plays more Xbox One now, so he doesn't want to do that. Somebody in comms looking for open cargo. Yeah, and I think his Xbox One controllers are rechargeable. I don't think that's a problem because he actually plugs those in. He's got like the slow charge and all that for the Xbox One controller, but he's still got his Xbox 360, and he says the rechargeables for those aren't any good anymore. The batteries don't hold a charge or something like that. Said you're having a hard time getting on Xbox Live, Joel?
All done.
All done. Wife is done. What'd you win, babe?
Synthonite reinforced D4M.
She got the. Is that D4M or D? Oh, the D4M. That's for the turrets. That's the turret armor. D4M. The Zenthonite. That's called turret armor reinforcements. I think it's funny because we already have a D4M. That just kind of kills me a little bit. Da 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 da. Oh, Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. You know, my son, he was there was some kind of beta that he was trying to get in on, and he's 17, and so his account is still technically a child account, and so sometimes when he has those issues, he'll use my account. I let him. He does it with my permission. Um, he'll log in and use my account to download. But there was some kind of beta that came out that required you to be gold, and I don't have a gold account. So he tried using what he thought was a membership, like a 2 day or 3 day membership for me. But apparently the code that he had was only good for a brand new Xbox Live account. It was not good for a I didn't think about it, but he probably could have created a fake account or something like that. That wouldn't have been a child account or anything. I love these Hawks, man. Yeah, it might. I think it was Evolve. Yeah, FC3S. I believe it was Evolve. Because I asked him what the name of the game was, and I think that's what he said it was, Evolve. But he's like 17 now, but he won't be 18 until October. So, you know, he's had his own Xbox Live account for quite a long time. But, you know, when he was younger, me and my wife being trying to be good parents, we did make sure his account was set to child. And so a lot of the things, we'd give him allowances. We'd give him like Microsoft points for allowance sometimes when he wanted them. That kind of thing. We used to do that for him. And but he's 17 now, and I wish I could go ahead and make his an account, not a child account anymore. But apparently that's one of the things you can't reverse until he's 18. And he doesn't want to give up his gamer score or anything like that. I mean, he's got just a huge phenomenal gamer score. So, but yeah, it was definitely Evolve. That I'm sure. What's stronger, a Hellhound or a Berserker? Quite honestly, it depends on the build. They're both beasts. They both can get armor points over 20,000 when properly equipped, and then it just comes down to the defenses. Um, I think the Hellhound is better than the standard Berserker, but not the Grimshine. I really like the Grimshine Berserker better than the Hellhound, but the Hellhound is better than the standard Berserker. Yeah, and not to mention some of the regular attributes, the defenses and stuff that come on the Hellhound is like crazy. I mean, they come with like tactical field resistance and slow and pinch resistance, that kind of thing. They are crazy. Guys, I don't know if I'm going to finish my Forsaken missions tonight because it's already after midnight. I can't believe I haven't hit any dredges. No, I can retreat here. And I got long. I still got like another 2 million to get. Yeah, but Blitzholes, it is. It is the new Blitzhole. But quite honestly, the Blitzholes are. I mean, they're it's very expensively to use. Now, granted, it seems like it could potentially get in just about any base, but I guess it's always like that when a boat comes out. Just through sheer brute force. And but it's designed to cost money though. To win. You can try to build it so that it's cheaper repair, but then it's going to be a sucky hull. So Yeah, I'm not going to build any. I'm not going to build any of those hellhounds. I think the build time is ridiculous, and I've been extremely vocal about it. Even with Robot, and I'm friends with some developers too at Kixeye and Battle Pirates, and I let them know too. I mean, they may just view me as just another player crying. It's quite possible, but yeah, I'm not happy about it, and I was been quite vocal about it. All right, so mortars are inbound. Wow, I thought I did a better job, man, spraying the mortars out there, but apparently I didn't. I guess it's just two little missiles left, though. No, I don't. I really don't play. I used to be a lot bigger gamer, but I've always been like a one or two game at a time kind of player. And no, the SCX, it's another Blitz fleet. I wouldn't do it either. What Deacon Bacon? It for ballistic rush fleets, it's going to be really good at R10, um, but it's not a fleet that I would recommend. Crap. Um, Reapers are easily the best prep hull in the game. Um, quite honestly, I think if you use the downpour, I mean, it's really good at prepping out buildings. If you want to use the deluge, it's good at prepping out guards. It's easily, like I said, it's easily the best prep hull in the game. There's no doubt in my mind on that. Basically, just trying to keep my decoy as close as I can to my DNX headers here, because I really don't want it to be the trigger the mortars. I want the other boats here. There we go. That's actually not a bad thought. I mean, more games should be like that. Oh,
Make it a minute sinus rinse.
sinus rinse, I gotcha. Yeah, 16. You know, Joel, did you? Hopefully you liked it when I know when we were talking about build times, and he was like really talking about the Mastodon being really good as far as what was the word he used? I know comparatively the Mastodon had a decent build time. Uh-oh, I got scared there for a minute. Um, he was talking about the build time of the Mastodons being trying to make them sound like they were decent. Comparing them. I'm like, well, if you compare it to the Hellhound, yeah, they are, but their build time still sucks. I think he said relatively. Yeah, MW65. Thank you. I guess we probably thought about it at the same time. Um, well, he did say that the unidentified raiding fleets are his thing, and he doesn't want them to come out too often, is because the whole ranking thing is supposed to take more time than it has been. So it doesn't sound to me like they're going to come out any more often than what they already are. He does recognize that there is a big demand for them, though. Yeah, it's funny you say that because I actually had people who felt that they tell me felt that they were easier this time around, and but obviously there weren't as many targets for subs, with the thermal, so the folks who were outranking kudos and stuff like that may have had a tougher time. It amazes me how many people will coin rank. That blows me away. I mean, when you've seen all those legendary hellhounds coming out, it's like holy moly, man! It's mind blowing, is what it is. Well, if your base is anything like mine, FC3S, then they probably burned right through it. I know mine, my base can't stop legendary Kodiaks. Dude, they spent it easily 1,000, man, easily ranking those things. I mean, because I'm sure the fleet cost, probably about $800. And then I have no doubt they probably spent another $200 just buying rank on their boats. And I've heard that there were people out there with 5 boat Hellhound fleets. You know, um, golly, there's no way those guys can be proud of spending that kind of cash. But I don't know. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I can drive these. D92 Mauler fleet. Ouch. Um, guys, I need y'all to give me a break. I got to go squirt water up my nose and stuff, and to put some other stuff up my nose. And well, I don't know. Quite honestly, it's pretty late. I think I may go ahead and just call it a night. Um, I really need to get some sleep. I am tired, and it's 12:35 right now my time, so I'm pretty tired. But y'all, thanks for coming out, hanging out with me. I see there's like 11 people here on the chat, or watching anyway. Dr. Dirt 81, Deacon Bacon, NW65, FC3S 1981, Juan Hung Lo, Dragon Force 331, Joel 5911, Z-Dog 40, Zevion 1212, Extreme XC 29. Thanks all of you guys for hanging out. Um, yeah, I'll probably do some more streaming tomorrow because we got the Let It Burn campaign to do. I still want to get some dredges. I haven't done any, but I've got to get my Forsaken mission knocked out too, so I'm a little behind. So I probably will stream some more in the morning. I am on call right now, so it's really all pending. I suspect Liam's supposed to be hosting a roundtable tomorrow too, and I suspect he's going to need some help getting with some of the setup. So, um, I got to make time for that too. So anyway, I will definitely be streaming tomorrow though at some point. Y'all will see me online. So y'all have a good night.
The price is wrong, bitch.